Welcome to the weekly reminders with Zane
and Maddie.
Today is the last day to order class spirit shirts or homecoming shirts. Spirit shirts are $10 and homecoming shirts range from $12 to $15.
Also, the Special Olympics bowling competition will be held today. Good luck to those who are participating.
Wednesday, October 11th, there will be a PSAT for all 10th graders.
Also Wednesday, all current UWG students will have advisement. See Ms. Cave to schedule your appointment immediately if you haven't already.
Saturday, there will be a job and resource fair at the William Griggs Recreation Center in LaGrange from 10 to 2. Please feel free to attend if you were interested.
Also this weekend, our band was able to host the State Line Showdown, which included 16 bands. Over to Lori, who interviewed Mr. Vogel to give us a recap.
Hi, I'm Lori Estelle, and I'm here with Mr. Vogel interviewing Kim about the State Line Showdown that happened last Saturday. So, this is the first competition that Heard County has ever hosted. Do you think there will be more?
Absolutely. Things went off with only minor glitches, and it seems like we have the right setup to host some more.
All right, and what inspired you to host this competition?
Well, first off, we have probably the most beautiful campus on this side of the Mason-Dixon line. We really have some great facilities, and really wanted an opportunity to show them off to states closest by, especially those in Alabama and Georgia, and get some band programs in here to just show off how good Heard County is.
And how many people, on an estimate, do you think came to this event, including band?
Well over 3,000. We had about 1,400 come through the gate, and well over 1,500 marching band students alone. That's not to include all of the volunteers we had that day. So with an excess of 3,000 people, this could be one of the biggest events we have had here at Heard County.
All right, thanks, Mr. Vogel. I
Thank you.
enjoyed interviewing you.
All right, peace out.
Thanks, Lord. Heard FFA has begun their annual fruit and nut sale, and it will go until November 10th.
Also this week on Senior Spotlight, Wyatt and Lori interviewed two outstanding seniors. Let's see who they picked.
Here with Sarah Wiggins, our senior of the week. So we're just going to hop right into it. So I understand outside of school you're on a cheer team. Give me some details about that. What's your favorite aspect of it?
I cheer at the Stingray All-Stars in Marietta, Georgia, and I'm on Peach. And my favorite thing about it is traveling to competitions because I love to travel, and we get to go to 4 different states other than Georgia for competitions.
That's cool. So I understand you're number 1 in our class right now, and you're obviously looking towards colleges. Which colleges are you looking into right now?
I've applied to Auburn and Georgia, and those are my top 2, and hopefully I'll get to go to one of those.
That's good. And for our third and final question, what are your favorite colors and why?
My favorite colors are pink and yellow because I love them, and they're pretty.
Sounds pretty good. Back to you.
Hi, my name is Lori Estelle, and I'm here with Jaden Moreland, and he is our Guy Senior of the Week. So, what positions do you play in football?
Wide receiver and defensive back.
What are some scholarship offers that you've gotten from different colleges?
I have the 3 military academies, which are Army, Navy, and Air Force, Western Kentucky, Tulane, Ball State, Mercer, Furman, and about 6 or 7 other schools.
That is cool. And for our last question, what is your dream school?
The University of Alabama is probably my dream school, childhood favorite.
I like that school as well. And back to you.
Thanks, guys. The Homecoming Spirit Week will begin October 16th. The theme for Monday is Rockers versus Rappers. Tuesday is Dynamic Duos. Wednesday is Country versus Country Club. Thursday is Disney Day. And Friday is Brave Spirit Day. So make sure you wear your class colors. Also, seniors, dress up.
The homecoming dance will be October 20th. It will occur immediately after the homecoming game in the cafeteria. Tickets are $5 and will be sold homecoming week during lunches.
You may also choose to purchase your ticket the night of the dance, but at this time, tickets were raised to $7. Dress up how you want, but the school dress code remains still intact.
The homecoming parade is Thursday, October 19th. All clubs are free to enter a float. Please see Miss Lori Cade for an entry form. The theme this year is Nightmare on Main Street.
Lastly, the hall decorating contest this year will be assigned in theme accordance to our homecoming days. Themes were drawn at random and will be as followed. Freshmen, Disney. Sophomores, Rappers versus Rockers. Juniors, Dynamic Duo. Seniors, Country versus Country Club. And faculty is Color Wars.
Now over to Mac and Caitlin with sports.
Welcome back to the Brave Sports Network. Welcome back.
And Caitlin. After a long break from football, our varsity Braves are rested and ready to return this Friday for a home game against Callaway.
Because it will be Friday the 13th. Dress out in your scariest costume.
The JV team will also have a home game on Thursday against Greenville at 5:30, so come out to support them this week as well.
Now over to Seth Kimball for Kerbo's Corner.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Kerbo for the second half of the midseason stat report. Coach, what can you tell us about our defense?
The defense is performing well right now. We've given up 200 yards per game and 14 points per game, and that's with the whole defense combined. The starters have given up 135 yards per game and 7 points per game.
Who are some of our best tacklers on the team?
I've got a bunch of the list on the tacklers because we've had a combined team effort. A lot of people get into the football. First on the list would be Kendez Good. He's leading the tackles with 61. He's leading tackles for a loss with 9. He also has 2 sacks, and then he's caused 2 fumbles, leading the team also. And then you have Andrew Leak with 59 tackles, and he also has 2 recovered fumbles. And next on the list you have Micaiah Austin, and he's tied with in sacks with 3, and he's got 41 total tackles. And then there's some others that are contributing. Sophomore Trey Owens has 37 tackles. Another sophomore, Keyshawn Johnson, has 35 tackles with 7 for a loss. And then after that, you got 2 that are tied with 34 tackles. It's Aaron Beasley and David Urquia. And also Quay Thornton, another sophomore, has 30 tackles. So we have Jaden Moreland with 27 tackles, Elijah Huzzy with 26. Brandon Skipper has 23. Trey Dunson has 22, and he's also tied for the sack lead with 3. Carlton Williams has been a big performer this year with 21 tackles. And then we have 3 more contributors that have been big this year with Max Smith, Tay Gray, and Sam Brown. All of those have more than 10 tackles.
What about our special teams? How are they looking?
The special teams was a big area of concern coming into the year because we lost a lot of them. We lost our kicker, we lost our snapper, our holder. We lost a bunch of them last year, but they've really performed well. Special teams, talking about the kickoff team, Kendez Good has 10 tackles on the kickoff team, so he's been all over the field. And then you also have Keyshawn Johnson, Colin Wright, Huzzy, Brandon Skipper, and Kamari Clark, each with 3 tackles on the kickoff. Jacob Moon has done a fine job filling in for Wiggins, or replacing Wiggins, who's now kicking for West Georgia. Jacob's got 20 out of 22 on the PATs, and one of those has been blocked, so he's really only missed 1 that he got up in the air. And then also, Chris Carroll on the kickoffs has been a big improvement this year. He's kicked 2 into the end zone for touchbacks, and he's improved throughout the year. So he's filled in real well on the kickoffs. Also, we have Jaden Moreland on kickoff returns. He's taken 3 to the house. Only one of them counted. The others got called back. But he's done a fine job. And then the snapper, the long snapper, Wynn Denny, has been big because we lost Cadwell from last year, so he's performed real well. And also the holder, Leroy Marsh, has done a fine job replacing Trey Alford this year.
Thank you, Coach, and I'm back to you.
Thanks, guys.
Our cross-country team will travel to Carroll County Tuesday for a meet at John Tanner Park.
Tryouts for the girls basketball team will be Monday, October 30th at 3:30.
Be sure to have all of your forms turned in to Coach Akins by that day, and if you missed the meeting and need forms, please see Coach Akins.
Now back to Zane and Maddie.
Thanks, y'all. That's all for this week's edition of the Weekly Reminders with Zane
And Maddie. And remember, stay classy, Brave Nation.
So won't you send me your location? Let's focus on communicating, 'cause I just need the time and place to come through. Send me your location, let's ride the vibrations. I don't need nothing else.